about 7 in the morning. Well, the sun is out. It's about 7:30. Cooking breakfast. Look at that bacon. For later. Just gonna let it cool down a little bit and put it inside the fridge. You gotta prepare when you're at sea, so that way you don't have to stop in necessary times to do stuff. All right, there's my sandwich. Put it in the fridge. Got a beautiful egg. Can you believe the drag alarm just sounded right now from all night? All right, I have to have my pancakes. When I go back home, there's not going to be a lot of this shenanigans eating pancakes every day. It's not going to happen. Gotta get back in shape. But for now, just going to enjoy it now. Of course, another cup of coffee. Yeah, last night I had to make that move and move over here because I could not spend the night there. I could even cook. Oh, this is good. You see them making the pier at Bimini way bigger. That's what they did in NASA. They did exactly the same thing. They're building it longer. You know what that means? Cruise ships are becoming over here now. So that's gonna be great. I would love to come here on a cruise ship. You heard it here first. This is gonna be a destination for the cruise ships. If they're making a big pier, they're investing all this money, it's because something big is coming. Look out, Bimini. It's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be have a lot of tourism here. 30,000 people at a time. That's gonna be great for business here, and also for the people at Bimini. Gonna give them a lot more jobs, and it's gonna be a lot better for their life here. All right, just don't mess up my island, because if you people start tearing out my island apart, we're gonna have a little problem. Don't litter, don't mess it all up. It's that coffee that gets me sensitive talking about these things. The only footprint that you can leave here is gonna be in the sand. Look, there's some rain over there. Just a little bit of rain, nothing big. It's nothing like island time. Talking about time, I got no watch, but I gotta get going. All the way to Florida. Yeah, that's it. Navigate to. Now the autopilot should take over. There it is. Autopilot already took over. Today, there's about 4 to 5 foot waves. They're kind of sideways. So they're pretty big. Very choppy. Very choppy. So it's a little warm here in the cabin because I only have the back door open. Going about 3 miles per hour. I can't go any faster. I don't want to be hitting hard on the wave. When the waves are sideways, the autopilot has to fight harder because the autopilot doesn't know that with these waves it's being pulled differently. Look at those huge waves. Man, they're big. So it's constantly moving the engine left to right to compensate. Woo! Huge swells. I don't know if you can see it. They're about 8-foot swells coming out real big from the side.
just a trade.
We're in the middle of the Gulf Stream now. We got 28 miles
45 minutes later,
to Florida, and I've seen swell as big as
ships maneuver amid
8 to 10 feet
swells to
swell.
make the exchange.
Look at that. Oh man, huge swell. Look at that. Woo! That is
Now
big
it's up
right
to
there.
Ashley's
I don't know if you can
greenhorn
see that.
deckhand, little fella, to return the favor and hurl the gloves to Redbone's waiting crew.
Those swells are huge.
But the greenhorn misses the mark.
Was that a sissy throw or what? I ain't never in my life.
I don't see any boaters at sea today.
Difficult decisions.
Look at that.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Look at that.
Montana is the biggest boat in the fleet, and traditionally, Redbone brings in the biggest haul from Texas.
We're riding along the swell. The swells will come like this and we're going over it
This case of disappointment.
sideways.
There you go.
I'm going over the swells, over the swells on a sideways position. They're coming this way. Just going right over it.
Stay underneath them white lines so we pull up on that track.
To try and shake things up, Redbone opts to head in the opposite direction
that.
around him and move closer to shore into shallower water. The largest shrimp typically migrate to the deeper waters, as do the majority of the boats looking to catch them. The shrimp in shallower waters will be significantly smaller, but should also be more abundant.
I believe I'm going to kill.
it up. Hopefully I can get it. It looks like a cooler. It looks like a small cooler. It's really rough to get something to the ocean. Well, we'll try to get it. It's not, it's just a, actually there's something marked there. Let's go pick it up.
Vessel Nirvana, this is Sundance.
Look at this.
Vessel Nirvana, this is Sundance.
Look at this. Sea garbage. Incredible. There was a rope behind it that if any boater gets caught on it, it will shut down your motor. It's a long rope. All right. If you see something, pick it up if you can. I usually don't pick nothing up when it's this rough, but it looked like it was a cooler, which is the big obstacle at sea. All right, keep on going. Okay, out of my 90 gallons, I've used, let you know right now, I used about 55 gallons round trip. All the navigation I did around over there and round trip. So 55 gallons, and I pumped in at Bimini another 10 gallons extra just to make sure I run out, just in case I get really bad weather to come back. So I still got left. I still got left about 50 gallons left. That's a lot of fuel. I didn't need to go get 10 extra gallons. It would have been enough. It would limit me to go around and explore, knowing that I don't have a lot of fuel to go back, just in case weather gets rough. Because right now we're doing 3.1 miles to the gallon because we're going sideways on the wave. But if I was going head on, let's say the weather changed and I was going to hit it head on, that 2.9 to 3.1 would have changed all the way to 1.8 to 1.5 miles per gallon if I'm hitting the wave right up front. So that would consume double the fuel. So let's say it took me 25 to 28 gallons to get to from Bimini to Miami. If it took me 26 gallons, it could double that and make it 52 gallons. So you see why I don't get too close to the limit of my fuel? Because you can burn 30 extra gallons just if weather changes. You can burn 30 extra gallons that you weren't counting on. It has happened to me in the past. That's why I always like to have extra fuel in the boat. At least 30%.
To the vessel, sending a visual public calling distress alert. Coast Guard Sector Miami, channel 16.
At least 30% to reserve. Just in case anything happens, 30% would help me to get out of a storm or rough seas if the wind changes.
Vessel, sending a visual public calling distress alert. Coast Guard Sector Miami, channel 16, come in.
And it took me about 2 hours and 40 minutes roughly to get back here.
Vessel 3 miles east of
this trip,
Looks great.
give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Navigate safe.